Hey YouTube, welcome back to the channel. Look, I'll probably say it every video. I am trying to record more and I've got videos to put on, but I've just been so busy, to be honest. I haven't got the mental or physical capacity to upload some of these videos. But it's Friday here in New Zealand. It's a glorious day as usual. And I've got a bit of a drive on, so I thought I'd do a bit of a chat. And tomorrow is Saturday. I'm doing a switchboard upgrade in a real estate agent's office, so I'm going to be recording that for YouTube. So hopefully give you guys an idea of what goes on. I got the new tripod, but it's absolutely garbage. Where is it? It's that big. I thought it was. I obviously didn't read the old size, so that's a bit of a bugger, and I'm struggling to even fucking put it somewhere so you can actually see what's going on. Still recording on my iPhone, which is fine. I'm not bothered. I'm not going for a Thomas Nagy look. I'm more CJR, I think. But yeah, I've been really slack at getting the videos on, but I don't know if you can tell by my face, but I'm fucking exhausted. So this week's been crazy busy. Finished off an extension that I've been working on, and that's, oh, sorry about that. Been working on an extension last few months. It's kind of killed me a little bit. It's a bit far away for me, but it's been a great job. It's definitely my favourite job that I've done. Like the clients have picked some pretty nice fixtures and fittings for that house, so it all looks really nice. So I've got a video of that which will probably go on. I probably will have already put this on. I'll make this one after that or whatever. Tim's been going well. He's 4 weeks in. He's looking like he's a keeper, so we'll see. And we are looking to take on an electrician or a 3rd or 4th year apprentice. So we've just got to do the bank meeting and stuff, because we don't financially have the funds to get us going with it. I'm sure you all, I don't know if you know my backstory, but I started the business when my wife was 9 months pregnant with our daughter Sibby. I quit my job. We didn't have any money in the bank. We weren't even ready to have a baby financially. Sibby's our second, but we'd only really just moved to Auckland, so we were still paying for that. So we weren't in a position really to start a business, but my old job was horrific. I hated it. So I needed to get out. I was depressed. And Kim supported me, and we did it, and we've gone just over a year now. I think like a year and 2 months maybe. And it's been the best thing we did for work, or for me anyway. It's also, like I've already said, it's also the worst thing I've ever done, for different reasons, and obviously they're not negatives. It's just, in a way, I scrap that. It's not been the worst. It's just been tiring. It's been tiring. This week's been insane. I think it's been 14 to 18 hour days every day. Most of that on the tools, and then trying to do quotes at like midnight with my eyes held up with matchsticks. So God knows what I've sent out. But very busy, and we're just looking to take the stress off. I'm not sure how one-man bands survive, really. Mental load. I don't know if I'm just taking too much work on or what. But anyway, we started the business. We didn't have any money, literally nothing in the bank. Kim was on maternity leave, but she'd only been working for 6 months, so she barely got fuck all. So there was no money for her maternity. So I've really fucking put my heart and soul into growing the business, and that's why we do all the social media stuff, or why we started it. We now do it because it's part of our business, but and we've got money in the bank. Don't get me wrong, we've got quite a bit of money in the bank, but it's not enough to be financially stable when you've got to pay someone $1,000 a week plus Tim's wage. I find it scary just paying Tim's wage, and he only gets about $500 a week. but it's the next step. I can't do this for another year by myself. As much as I love it, we just can't do it. We went to the accountants last week and we're in a good position to do it, so that's the plan. Anyway guys, I'm gonna leave you now, but I will see you tomorrow on the job, so see you tomorrow. Hey Instagram, Saturday morning, I'm on that job. Let me just show you what I'm doing. It's just a switchboard upgrade, it's a commercial job, so I've had to do it on a Saturday. I came here a few weeks back just to look at some faults on some lighting, but kind of said, look, your switchboard is outdated and need to rewire. So let me just flip around and show you. So here it is. This is the board. If you follow me on Instagram, you saw that I put a picture of that neutral on, still hanging in there. So this is going to be interesting. This is going to be an interesting job. You can see old installation is not the best. Looking like a lot of we've had some issues here. That's the fire alarm beeping there, and there's the old board, look, with the HRC fuses and the push-in breakers. A couple of nice live terminals. Yeah, not a lot of good things to say about that. How does that look? I always want to look here. I wish iPhones made the camera the other side. It's probably the best I'm going to get for you. First thing I do is I've isolated the power. So I'm just going to test it, and then I'm going to start stripping out this circuit, the switchboard, sorry, circuit by circuit, labeling it up. I won't bore you too much with that, but I'll probably put it on a time lapse. Alright guys, so I've started stripping the board out, and I'll just show you what I do. Sorry, I just turn that radio down. Not that keen on Taylor Swift. Anyway, I'll flip it round and hopefully you can see the light's pretty crap. And like I said, I'm not Thomas Nagy, I'm more CJR. It's all about being practical. So you can see that they're all numbered, the breakers. That's actually all that's in service here. There's a hell of a lot of cables that aren't being used. I've already done the contactor up and I've already numbered those. So basically what I'm going to do is just cut them, label them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 up to 14, and that's how they're going to go back. The biggest thing I've got to think about for this job is how I'm actually going to fit the board in, but I'll show you that. There's a bloody mess behind there as well. But you know, we're not judging, are we? This is why these boards are dangerous, and this is a genuine, this is not set up or staged. I just went to pull this lighting cable to make sure it's the right one. There it is. Sorry guys, I can't get too far back, but the board is stripped out. Looks like a bit of a bird's nest, to be honest, but I hope I know what's what. Nah, I do really, it's all labelled. And one thing when doing a switchboard upgrade is take plenty of pictures. Then that way you know what your numbering relates to. So I'll just show you. They've all been flagged. Fire relay, number 7, and then over here, circuit breaker number 7. Obviously you need to miss that one out, and then that's 8 again, because these weren't live. Although, when there's no fuse in these, one half of this will be live, because one's the feed and one's the control. So that's why when you put these circuit breakers in, you supposed to swap the base as well, but the guy who's done it hasn't bothered. That wasn't tight, you know, there's a lot wrong with it. There you go. We're nearly through the hard bit. Everything's cut, and what I've done is I've just cut these not connected ones short. I think I'm going to put some trunking up here and then leave them all in Wagos in there. The only other thing I've got is that some fucker has run 2 cables through the switchboard, so I just need to cut and join those. Alright guys, that's what we're left with now. I've put fixing in for the switchboard. Like I said in my Instagram story, I'm no CJR, but I get by. I like this one better than that one. Anyway, I decided to go surface with the switchboard so that I didn't touch any of this. I don't know what it is. Could be asbestos, I doubt it. But and anyway, the builder will be able to patch that side and then it will look all good. Also, if I was going to go recess, I needed to take this timber out. It's just a bit of a nightmare. About there, I do need to shoot off and get some 16mm tails, which is bloody annoying, but I'll get this sorted and show you. Hopefully you can see this, hang on. Look at the state of this. Hang your head in shame, whoever did this. This is appalling. Anyway, my only concern is that we've got quite a few cables that weren't connected, but the lives and the neutrals and earths were. So I'm really hoping that they've not used neutrals from these cables and done joins somewhere, but after what I've just seen, I'm not going to be shocked. Also today I decided to buy a pair of these. I've always took the piss out of people who use these for stripping cable, but I've been using them because Kim's got a pair and I just wanted to see how they go on a switchboard. So yeah, so these are crack. Alright guys, the board is in, the mains are in. I've just cut those off and refed some new 16, and this is where we're at. It's 12:30. I started this job about 9 o'clock, but I've also had to nip off twice because I'm a dumb twat and left stuff at home. So I'm pretty impressed with how it's going actually. Hopefully, fingers crossed, I haven't just jinxed myself. We will see. Just doing my testing and found this fucker up here. I don't want to open that at 5 o'clock on a Saturday. Fuck. So I've made a little bit of a schoolboy error. Contact live terminals. I forgot to order one with the wholesaler, so I thought I could get away with it, but I'm going to have to come back and sort that out before Monday. It's 5:30 on Saturday night. I'm not going to be able to get one till Monday morning earliest, so I'll need to come first thing on Monday and do that. But apart from that, it's all on, good to go. I will just let them know about that and maybe just take the terminals up. Best I can do really for now. This place needs a bit of work doing on the wiring, it's pretty fucked. I'll put some pictures up. But yeah, thanks for watching and see you next time. Cheers guys.